In this installment, we're going to be going over the MLB slate for Sunday, June 22nd. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our June 22nd MLB slate we got going on for Sunday. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetChefD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 10.1 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now guys, for our video yesterday's video, if you did not watch it, then you missed out. That was a 5-0 sweep. Great video. This is what I'm talking about. We're gonna keep bringing this positivity here, keep going over 500, and keep trying to get these sweeps day in and day out. We had the over in that Cubs Mariners game, we had the Brewers, we had the Yankees, we had the Rays, and we had the +1.5 on that Reds game as well, and that ended 5-6. So that covered. And that Saturday video was a sweep. You missed out on a fantastic Saturday. Also, guys, you got to sign up for the Patreon. I don't want you to miss out on these plays. I don't want you to miss out on the community as well. And UFC, I had a simple play. All right, I saw value in Rafael Fiziev as an underdog. Come on, man. That we took advantage of that, +124 in that one. We had an early parlay, +181 on the Rays and the Yankees, and we had a home run hit with Michael Busch, hit a home run at +265 as well. All right, so if you guys don't want to miss out on these winning plays, don't want to miss out on the community, you click on that link provided down below. You're getting full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. First up in Yankee Stadium here, we have the Yankees 44-32 going against the Baltimore Orioles 33-43. Looking at the pitchers here, we have Dean Kramer 6-7 with a 4.80 ERA going against Will Warren here 4-4 with a 4.83 ERA. Current odds for this one here, Yankees are home favorites -190 with the comeback of the Orioles at a +155. Total runs set at 9.5. Public bet percentage here, 85% of bets, 91% of the money all over the Yankees. And for the total runs, 77% of bets, 78% of the money towards the over 9.5 on that total. Right now, the series is tied. We're going to see who's going to take the series here 2-1. All right. Starting off with Dean Kramer here for the Baltimore Orioles. He has been mediocre so far this season. He also has some home road splits as well. Currently, his ERA is at 4, so technically it's not too bad. It's bend don't break type of ERA that he's bringing to the forefront here. But once you see these splits, it's like you definitely want to avoid him in this spot. At home in Oriole Park, he has a nice ERA, 2.90 on the road, 5.91, and a 300 batting average. So we're talking about very bad numbers trying to pitch in Yankee Stadium here, which is definitely hitter friendly. And he struggles against both righties and lefties. It doesn't matter. He's giving up power to lefties at 1.72 home run per 9, 320 batting average, and a 1.44 whip. And then against righties, he's giving up hits, a 289 batting average, a 1.68 whip, and that 10% walk rate. So this is really a plus spot here for the Yankees. I'm not even gonna go. I barely want to even go to Will Warren. Will Warren has been solid. All right, 3.98 ERA at home. 200 batting average at home. That's what I like to see there. Very low average. What he is giving up here to lefties, home run per 9 is at 1.72. That's bad, and a 13% walk rate. So we got to watch out for the Oriole lefties here that are definitely have the ability to get to Will Warren. The only thing about that is the strikeout rate with these lefties on the Orioles is a problem as well. So that's another way Will Warren can get out of these situations, because he throws 30% strikeout rate to lefties. And guess why you see that 200 batting average, and the whip is at 1.4 because of the high walk percentage. All right, that's the reason that you see that there. Other than that, you see regression for the xFIP. That's great, and a solid xFIP as well for versus righties. He's striking out righties at 38%, 207 batting average, a 1 whip. I got to back the Yankees in this one. So for our main play, Yankees on the money line. Secondary play will be Yankees team total over as a secondary play. In George Steinbrenner Field here, we have the Tampa Bay Rays 43-34 going up against the Detroit Tigers here 48-30. Pitching matchup here, Casey Mize 7-2 with a 2.96 ERA. Going to be Zach Littell 6-7 with a 3.88 ERA. Current odds for this game here. Split down the middle. This has been the same theme each and every game here between these two teams, Rays and Tigers. Minus 115 for the Rays with the comeback of the Tigers at a minus 105. It's been 50-50 every single game. All right, total runs set at 9. Public bet percentage here, 55% of the bets coming in on Tampa Bay. And then we have 94% of the money here coming in on Detroit. So sharps are all over the Tigers here not to get swept in this one, and the line still hasn't favored the Tigers, so that should tell you something. All right, for the total, 78% of the bets, 90% of the money towards the over 9 in the total. As you can see, the series has been dominated by the Rays, 14-8 and 8-3. Okay, so this is the third and final matchup here. Will the Rays sweep the Tigers? Everyone obviously loves the Tigers. Obviously, they have a great record, but something about the Rays team here and at home, they've been really, really good. All right, so Casey Mize on the road, 3.82 ERA, a 274 batting average. So definitely some question marks there. He's given up a lot on the road. 2.29 home run per 9 on the road, 8% walk rate, 293 batting average, a 1.47 whip. That's his issue here. Versus righties, Rays have plenty of righties to get towards him. Versus lefties, no power, 254 batting average, 133 whip. Nothing really too concerning there. It's about bend, don't break. Same thing with Zach Littell. He's been better at home, 3.57 ERA, 260 batting average overall. He's given up power to righties, a 2.10 home run per 9. Solid strikeout rate at 20% to both lefties and righties. But to righties, a 279 batting average and a 1.25 whip. Other than that, the xFIP is telling me that he's going to get even better versus righties as well at 3.54. So ultimately here, I'm going to be fading the sharps in this one. I'm going to go back to the well yet again with the Rays. The Rays have the Tigers number here, and I think they're going to be able to sweep them. So give me the Rays on the money line. Secondary play will be the under on the 9 total. In PNC Park here, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates 30-48 going against the Texas Rangers 38-39. Pitching matchup here, Jack Leiter 4-4 with a 4.40 ERA. Going up against Bailey Felter here, 5-3 with a 3.49 ERA. Looking at this matchup here, we have the Pirates minus 118 on the money line with the comeback of the Rangers at a minus 102. Total runs set at 9. For the public bet percentage here, 56% of the bets and money towards the Texas Rangers. And for the total runs, 53% of the bets and money towards the under on the total. For Bailey Falter here in the Pirates, he's been pretty good at home. 2.96 ERA, a very low average at 194. Overall, his weak point is going to be against lefties, all right? So we definitely got to watch out. He's going to have to watch out for, well, he throws lefty. So when that does happen, the lefty versus lefty matchup here, going to begin. It's going to happen I think they got 2 at least. He is giving up power to lefties, a 2.08 home run per 9, a 297 batting average, and a 1.38 whip. Other than that, majority of the time he's going to be facing righties. Low home run per 9, low strikeout rate as well. That's not good. The 8% walk rate is a concern. But other than that, there's supposed to be some regression coming towards him versus righties as well. So he's pitching over his means as of right now. So this could be the spot where the Rangers get to Bailey Falter. For Jack Leiter, Jack Leiter's weird. And, God, you shouldn't be able... It's his walks. It doesn't make any sense. So on the road, Jack Leiter, 1.42 home run per nine against righties and a 20% walk rate. This is like, that doesn't make sense. But you throw, your average is 217. Obviously the whip is high because the walk rate is so high. He's not good. How can you? I can't. I don't know how you take. I can never back Jack Leiter, and his numbers never make sense. Never, ever, ever. I would have to take the Pirates in this game. Pirates is the main play because of Jack Leiter. That his walk rate is so bad, and it's weird that it's opposite at home. I got to go Pirates in this one on the money line as a main play. Secondary play will probably be the over 9 runs in his total. I think they finally in this series here, and the Pirates lost the first 2 games already against this team. I will go over 9. Okay, over 9. I'll switch it. Over 9 is going to be the main play. Secondary play will be Pirates on the money line, just to be safe. Because God forbid, you never know. Falter isn't good either. So both of these pitchers aren't good. So we're going to play it safe here. Over 9 main play. Secondary play will be Rangers on the money line. In Rogers Center here, we have the Toronto Blue Jays 41-35 going up against the Chicago White Sox 24-53. Looking at the pitching matchup here, Adrian Hauser 2-2 with a 2.15 ERA going up against Chris Bassett here 7-3 with a 3.75 ERA. Current odds for this matchup here: Blue Jays -220 with the comeback of the White Sox at a +180. Total run set at 9. The public bet percentage here: 90% of the bets, 90% of the money all over Toronto. For the total run, 60% of the bets, 72% of the money coming in on the over 9 on the total. Both of these games have gone 8 runs in back-to-back games. Total's currently at 9, just so you guys know. Chris Bassett has been outstanding at home, 2.74 ERA, 260 average as well. Looking at his advanced numbers, low power, solid strikeout rate, 27 versus lefties and 22 versus righties. All numbers are really solid here. Nothing really that rings the alarm bells. Love Chris Bassett when he's at home. Adrian Hauser has been shockingly good for the White Sox here. Gave up a little bit here on the road, 3.12 ERA compared to his home ERA. What he's given up is lefties, all right? He's a right-handed pitcher here, giving up a lot to lefties. So if we're looking at it, home run per 9 isn't too bad at 1. 14% walk rate is egregious, a 303 batting average, and a 1.85 whip. So it's going to have to be the lefty bats here in the Toronto lineup. That's going to have to get towards Adrian Hauser. Definitely a spot that they can take full advantage of. And also, it is the Chicago White Sox as well. So I like the Blue Jays to win this series 2-1 because they split so far. I'll be taking the Blue Jays on the money line at 220. That's the secondary play. Main play will be Blue Jays -1.5. All right, -1.5 main play, secondary play, a money line. Last but not least, here we have the Miami Marlins 30-45 going against the Atlanta Braves 35-40. Looking at the pitching matchup here, Bryce Elder 2-3 with a 4.45 ERA going up against Sandy Alcantara here 3-8 with a 6.88 ERA. Looking at the current odds for this matchup here, Braves are road favorites -145 with the comeback of the Marlins at a +118. Total runs at 8.5. Public bet percentage here: 79% of the bets, 96% of the money all over the Braves. For the total run, 65% of the bets, 64% of the money towards the over 8.5 in the total. Right now, this series is tied 1-1. This is an NL East matchup here. We're going to be looking at Sandy Alcantara first because obviously you're looking at his ERA. It's been bad, but he has pitched better as of late, especially at home. All right. So this game is at home, luckily here, and he's going to be facing a familiar foe that he has had some strong outings against here. Looking at his last 3 starts here, solid outing against the Phillies, only giving up 2 earned runs. No earned runs to Pittsburgh, and then Colorado only gave up 2. Before that, he was getting hit up. All right. Alcantara, like I said, very Jekyll and Hyde this season, but he has all the potential in the world to be very, very good. All right. He's just not happy on this Marlins team. So in this particular spot here, I'm going to be going with Sandy Alcantara, pitching much better, especially at home. All right. I don't see him getting blown up like we've seen in previous starts. Hopefully, we'll see. But I'm going to be leaning towards him to pitch better at home, going up against a division rival. Bryce Elder on the other end has been solid this year on the road, 4.50 ERA with a 223 batting average. If we're looking at his advanced numbers here, we have a big problem with power. All right. To righties, a 3.24 home run per nine. That is unacceptable. 3.24 home run per nine with what? How many innings? Like 40 innings? Yeah, 30 innings of pitching. That's not good. He's giving up way too much power to righties. Home run per nine to the lefties is at 1.34. The strikeout rate is great, 35%. You mean that he can strike out righties? He's either giving up home runs or he's giving up or striking the guys out. 222 average is low. The whip is under 1, but that home run per nine. That's the way that the Marlins, and that's the way the Marlins play. They're swinging for home runs or they're striking out. That's literally how the Miami Marlins are playing this season. So it could be a game where the Miami Marlins bats get hot and hit those home runs. And this could be a very, very live underdog. So in this game here, I'm going to be going with the value plus 1.5 Marlins in this one, NL East battle. If we're looking at the total of 8.5, I'm going to lean towards the under in the total of this game here. I think, like I said, I'm leaning more towards the Sandy Alcantara pitching better and the Marlins bats getting towards Bryce Elder, but I don't see a big blowout here in this game here. So main play plus 1.5 Marlins. Secondary play will be under 8.5. That's going to be our selections for the slate on Sunday. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We could definitely debate about that down below. If you guys want to sign up for the Patreon and get locked and loaded and get in these plays, remember NBA Finals Game 7. If you want to know my selection on that or the plays in that game, you got to sign up for the Patreon. You click on the link provided down below. You're getting full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. This is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.